Well, good afternoon, everyone. Chief Meteorologist Marcus Walter here. As we look through the evening and for tonight, we're talking about more warmth and more humidity. And overall, we'll stay pretty hot as we head through this week. And that includes for the holiday this Friday, the 4th of July. But when we talk about what else is out there, we'll be watching for some limited rain chances. Now, this is a look at your evening planner for the pool. If you are planning to head out, we are still expecting temperatures in the mid 90s at 6 o'clock. Low 90s toward 8 p.m. and then eventually we'll be in the mid 80s by the time we get to 10 p.m. So it should be very warm enough for you to take yet another dip in the pool. But let's talk about the feels like temperatures going forward. That'll be a bigger story this week. We're talking about numbers anywhere from 105 to about 107 from now into Friday and Saturday. So that heat will be in place. We have some heat alerts already in place for part of the viewing area. We may see that expanded because of the hot weather that's on the way. Now, as we head throughout the rest of the night, we stay quiet, but to our north and west, we may see some wet weather develop. Some of that may push in our direction, but it looks like we'll just be dealing with clouds by the time we get to tomorrow morning. And then as we head throughout the afternoon, we clear out once again. We may get a pop-up shower in the afternoon, but air temperatures will be back into the low and mid 90s, and we'll see feels like temperatures again back into the low and mid 100s. But as we look ahead to Wednesday morning, we start out with similar conditions as what's on the way for Tuesday morning. A few passing clouds, but really no major issues. We're back into the low and mid 90s, and again, we'll see that repeated as we head throughout the rest of the week. Now, as we focus in on rain chances, it looks like we may have some limited rain chances out there on Tuesday, but outside of that, we dry out for Wednesday and Thursday. This is a look at Thursday, showing just a few clouds across the Arclymist. We'll see some of that around into Friday for the 4th of July, but I think most will enjoy just hot and humid conditions, and there shouldn't be any impactful weather that would interrupt any fireworks celebrations. So we're looking good as we look toward the 4th of July, and we're staying hot as we head into the weekend. Really limited rain chances out there. One of the wettest areas in the southeast will be Florida. So if you have any travel plans to Florida, whether it's Tampa or Orlando, expect a lot of wet weather, and that's all due in part to a disturbance that may form into a tropical system. But back here at home, from now into next week, we're not looking too impressive when it comes to rainfall. Some areas may pick up a little less than or close to a ½ inch of rain, maybe a little less or more than 3/4 of an inch of rain, but that's over the course of several days. So this rain, again, not very impactful for us, but we'll still watch out for a spotty shower here or there. Now, I mentioned Florida getting wet. We're looking at an area of interest that stretches from the Gulf into the Atlantic across Florida. It looks like a front will push into this area, weaken, and then an area of low pressure could form along that front. And so that's where we're talking about storm chances, tropical storm chances, or tropical activity being possible. At this point, the chances of that happening down to about 20% over the next 7 days. So not very high, but it looks like wet weather will impact Florida nonetheless. So again, if you're traveling to the Sunshine State, you'll need more umbrellas than sunglasses over the next several days, especially for the weekend. Here's a look at temperatures now. We sit at 92 degrees. It feels like 101 degrees outside, and air temperatures are in the low to mid 90s all across the Arclymist. Our warmest area right now, Tallulah and Vicksburg, sitting at 94 degrees. It feels like we are in the low 100s across most of the viewing area, just under 100 as we look toward Ruston. But the story is the same. We're dealing with hot and humid conditions. So as we talk about your forecast for tonight, we're going with a low of 77 degrees. It'll be a warm night for us. And then tomorrow we'll see temperatures back into the mid 90s, and we'll be watching for isolated showers. It looks like some of that could arrive early in the morning and then wrap up as we head into the afternoon. But we'll talk more about rain chances and what else is on the way for the holiday tonight at 5 p.m. on KNOE. As always, you can stream us on KNOE.com or through our app or through your connected TVs. So until 5 p.m., we'll see you then.